Good afternoon to you all, and thank you for joining us for the 2011 Chamber of Commerce State of the City Address. Before we get going, I want to make sure that I thank Susan Kennedy, who was responsible for compiling much of the information that you're going to hear about today. I also want to thank Angela Bernal Silva, who is down here. She was critical in putting the PowerPoint presentation together that you are going to see in just a little bit. So thank you for joining us for the 2011 Chamber of Commerce State of the City Address. A special thank you, of course, to Maria Martinucci and the Chamber Board for continuing to offer this opportunity to address the business community in South San Francisco. Everyone here today has been dealing with the ongoing challenges of a prolonged economic downturn. Today, I will share with you how we as local leaders have dealt with its impact on South San Francisco. When I was sworn in as mayor last December, I outlined 3 areas of emphasis for the coming year: sustainability, social equity, and fiscal discipline. This afternoon, I will discuss each of these areas in greater detail and highlight other accomplishments and goals by the council and the staff. Our efforts in sustainability have been significant. As I pointed out in December, when it comes to smart growth land use and environmental stewardship, South San Francisco has been extremely proactive. Staff has begun implementing the Green Business Code, or CalGreen, and is participating in several training forums targeting contractors and facilities people so they better understand the new code and how it is being implemented. The city has completed its community-based greenhouse gas emissions inventory and is currently working on the development of our climate action plan and pedestrian plan with funds obtained from a Strategic Growth Council grant. The city has created a sustainability division using existing staff to pursue grants, outreach to the community regarding sustainable practices, and the importance of reducing our carbon footprint and serving as a resource for green building practices. Some projects that have been completed include the installation of solar panels on the City Hall Annex, which are projected to save $10,000 per year in electrical costs for the facility. We will also be hosting a facilities workshop at the Conference Center in October. The workshop is devoted to the benefits of going green and the operational advantages of alternative technologies, including solar, fuel cells, wind turbines, energy storage options, and geothermal systems, and is being created in partnership with Sustainable San Mateo County and Team California. Our new parking garage is open for business and has numerous green features, including 4 dedicated electric vehicle charging stalls, geothermal wells for HVAC, use of fly ash in the concrete, use of low volatile organic compound paint, which provides better air quality during construction, energy efficient systems, and water efficient landscaping. The parking garage brings 254 parking spaces to downtown with easy access to Grand Avenue via the new pedestrian walkway. The garage will be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Parking will be free daily after 6 p.m. and all day on Sundays. This will allow local residents to park in the garage overnight at no charge, provided the vehicles are out of the garage by 8 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Vehicles using the electric charging stations will also park for free while their car is charging. Future sustainable endeavors will include the installation of fuel cells at the Mid-Peninsula Housing Project at 636 El Camino Real. More on that project in just a bit. The Bicycle Master Plan recommends a system of bikeways that promote bicycle riding for transportation and recreation. The bikeways are intended to provide safer, more direct bicycle routes for users of all ages and abilities through residential neighborhoods, employment and shopping areas, and to transit stops. It does this by providing planning, policy, projects, and design guidance for constructing bicycle facilities, bicycle safety education, and outreach programs. This plan will also facilitate the consideration of city-sponsored bikeways projects by outside grant funding agencies. Ultimately, what we are striving for with sustainability is maintaining not only an ecological balance, but also maintaining a strong community and striving for social equity. As you know, in the past year, our community has been asked to meet some challenges relatively unknown to us in the past. Those challenges of community violence. In the year 2010, our community lost a total of 5 young people to drive-by shootings. The community has responded in a remarkable manner with the formation of a community coalition that I am pleased to be leading with Councilman Pedro Gonzalez, and also through the hiring of 4 new police officers and the creation of a neighborhood response team. The City Council allocated $400,000 from the general fund's undesignated reserves to increase existing staff levels in the police department. 4 new police officers were hired to create the Neighborhood Response Team, or NRT. An officer was reassigned to the existing school liaison program, and an officer was also assigned to the San Mateo County Gang Intelligence Unit. This approach allows the city to address the current issues through suppression, intervention, and prevention. Since its inception in early February, the NRT has made a total of 88 arrests, 44 of those were gang-related, conducted 624 field interviews, 249 of those gang-related, and made 564 outreach contacts, which include playing soccer and basketball with local youth, visiting after-school programs, and engaging community members in open dialogue while on regular foot patrols. Both the Downtown Bike Patrol and our Neighborhood Response Team will operate out of a police substation located in the new parking garage. We will be offering a Junior Giants program through our Parks and Recreation Department this summer. This program will use Paradise Valley as its home base, with other fields being used as well. We are pleased to be able to partner with the world champion San Francisco Giants to offer this free program to our youth ages 5 through 12, which focuses on character development, leadership, integrity, teamwork, and confidence. The program welcomes both boys and girls from all backgrounds and uses baseball to encourage them to live healthy, productive lives. We plan on 10 teams of 15 players each, and coaches are still needed. Additional efforts of the Community Coalition will build on last year's initial offering of a summer youth program for students entering or currently attending Parkway Middle School. Various community partnerships will allow us to offer programs at the Community Learning Center, Spruce School, Orange Memorial Park, Physique Magnifique, All Souls Church, and Morelos Hall. Activities will include martial arts, boxing, computer technology, sports, and youth leadership. The City Council, our staff, and the community itself are committed to our ongoing efforts to engage and empower our young people. Outreach for these programs is being coordinated by the South San Francisco Unified School District. We continue to be proud of the volunteers we have, working in various programs such as Improving Public Places, Project READ, Community Preservation Task Force, Adopt a Park, and other programs. We plan to submit an official request to the Corporation for National and Community Service in order to become a City of Service, which is a national designation that demonstrates the city is utilizing the power of service and volunteering to address our community's challenges. We are also pleased to be bringing 109 affordable housing units, as well as 5,000 square feet of commercial space to 636 El Camino Real, giving us much needed workforce housing and helping make the Grand Boulevard a reality. Fiscal discipline is always a challenge, whether you are balancing your own checkbook or that of your business. As we are all painfully aware, the deepest recession since the Great Depression continues to linger, with the economic fallout directly affecting local government. Our primary sources of revenue, property taxes, sales taxes, and hotel taxes, have all declined in recent years. Over the past 3 years, South San Francisco has trimmed nearly $6 million from its budget, and is cutting another $920,000 for fiscal year 2011-2012. These were difficult but necessary revisions. Unlike the state of California and many other jurisdictions, we have been living within our means while maintaining a solid reserve because of prudent fiscal decisions. Last year, South San Francisco was able to obtain savings through negotiations with our employees by implementing a two-tiered retirement system, the only city in San Mateo County to do that with all of its employees. While these changes do not impact employees hired before April 2010, we have already hired 15 new employees under this tier. Employees also agreed to eliminate lifetime medical benefits for new hires. Finally, the city was able to negotiate modifications for the medical, dental, and other insurance programs offered to employees and retirees. Employees were asked to modestly increase their contribution to the cost of medical care, which resulted in ongoing savings due to decreased premium costs. In 2009, the city employed a total of 1,058 full-time and part-time employees. Primarily through attrition, we currently have 957 total employees, a reduction of approximately 10%. Council will continue to work with staff and our employees to consider additional savings options while maintaining a high level of service that doesn't sacrifice the quality of life that our residents have come to expect. There is some light at the end of the tunnel, however. Our most recent sales tax information shows a 7.6% increase compared to the same period last fiscal year. Slight losses continued in business-to-business and miscellaneous sales taxes, but these were offset by gains in the general retail category thanks to new business activity. The council is proud of our collective efforts to keep South San Francisco moving forward. Nationally renowned, innovative companies call South San Francisco home. We are pleased to have 3 of the largest construction projects on the peninsula, 2 Genentech lab and office renovations, and Onyx Pharmaceuticals, recently relocated from Emeryville to South San Francisco, doing lab and office renovations. We are also excited to have entered into a public-private partnership with SKS Investments and the Shorenstein Company for the Oyster Point project, which allows for 2.25 million square feet of commercial space and 20 acres of new parkland. Phase 1 of this project will include 500,000 square feet of space and 3 buildings overlooking the bay, and they will be LEED certified. This is the largest public-private partnership for both SKS and the city of South San Francisco. We continue to pursue development objectives at several locations around the city: the downtown, the Transit Village, South El Camino, and El Camino Real Chestnut areas. That last one is on our council agenda tomorrow night, as a matter of fact. In each of these areas, we are striving to promote vitality and economic well-being and encourage compact, mixed-use development with high-quality urban design and construction. Many of these projects are a result of effective use of redevelopment funds. Over the past 12 years, we have invested over $250 million in infrastructure improvements in this city. Projections indicate that by 2020, overall employment levels in South San Francisco will have risen from just over 22,000 in 1997 to 52,000. These figures show that as the economy begins to come back, South San Francisco will continue to be an economic hub for San Mateo County. We also look forward to the opening of the ferry terminal in early 2012, which will provide East of 101 employees as well as residents who work in the East Bay one more commute option. And as you can see from today's presentation, the quality of our managers and services providing staff are a source of great pride for this city council. But this city can only thrive with the continued involvement and support of you, its citizens and its business owners. Working together, we can make South San Francisco a model community for all of California, an ethnically and economically diverse community, one that is thriving, growing, evolving, and innovating. Thank you all very much for your attention.